All right, is this my fourth fill up? I think it is. The kid needs some water. How's it going? Do you keep on looking in the back to see if Kiefer's there?
Yeah.
Did she call you, let you know how he's doing?
No, I'm gonna ask tonight when I get home.
You done with that?
There's 2 cookies in there.
Okay.
Dad, I actually do, and when Kiefer's in the car, I don't play my music super loud because I don't want it to hurt his ears.
Oh, what a good
So
little girl.
now I play my music a little loud.
So it hurts your ears.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you having fun?
Yes.
Well, we're only halfway there.
I know.
Oh, gosh.
Can you give me a water?
Yeah, I can do that. All right, truck's doing great. We're rocking, we're rolling, and the kid needs water. So we're gonna get her water. Here you go, baby. Okay. Back into the car, jamming away the music. Oh, the drive. I've done this drive so many times. This truck just rock and rolls. I've said it 50 times. But this thing has plenty of power, but it also has plenty of sucking the hell out of fuel. So I'm back to 149, 150 miles. I miss my F450 dually right now. You know why? You can go like 300-400 miles that truck and the diesel. I think. I could be wrong, but wow. It just, but it's a great riding truck. The thing about this is the F450 truck is nice, but at the end of the day, when you're down there trying to run around, do errands, and run places, it's just a lot of truck. But yeah, would I like to have one? Yeah, do I trade this out down there for F450? yeah. I'll hang out. I'll see a nice F450 over there at my Ford dealer down there. And I know. I hear everybody. Yeah, it's dangerous. It's dangerous because it gets old. Pull off every 100 and some odd miles. I mean, you're not really going 150 miles because you risk it. I took it down to 34 miles, so I went, 116 miles? So I'm right now stopping basically every 100 plus miles. Yeah, that just kind of starts to wear you out. Oh, the misery of the Iceman, right? Yeah, you'll probably be like, yeah, buddy, you got it rough. You got 4 badass Harleys in the back. Nice trailer, got a kid with a wild track. You're going on vacation. You're going to go down to the warmer weather. I'm up here freezing my ass off up in New York or Maine or wherever the hell you are. You're like, yeah, my heart's bleeding for you, buddy. Yeah. But I mean, so powerful. And what's really good is the back of the trailer's not walking around. And that's my downside to these lighter half-ton trucks is you have a heavy trailer. What happens is that back end is more squishy, squashy. So it tends to get that trailer to bounce around more. And that's where you get that crazy feeling of where the trailer starts fishtailing you. Yes. But this has all the technology in it to have that sway control. And that's really cool. You can feel the truck doing that. Because, yeah, the back end definitely is looser because it's a half-ton truck versus a 3/4 or 1-ton truck that doesn't let that trailer bounce that back end around. That's the danger of driving a truck that's got a light, a very weak suspension, the heavy trailer, because that trailer starts jerking all over the road and you will jackknife the truck. I mean, that happens. It happens. So, but right now, the truck and the trailer seem to have figured out each other. And, this is an 80-mile-an-hour truck like nothing. And it's very confident. Thank goodness. The only downside to the heavy-duty trucks is the front steering walks. So, So, on my F250s, F350s, F450s, what I notice in those is it's the front steering because of that solid front axle. You get that constant imperfections in the road that are then put right back into your steering. So you're constantly have that steering wheel kind of shifting the front end around a little bit. And so you even have to be more in tune to that truck in some ways because the truck's drifting a little bit from, side to side. Yeah, that's a whole other conversation. There's a Harley guy, camper, and he's all good to go. It's pretty cool. He's probably, when is Bike Week? March? It's hard to believe it's March. I always thought Bike Week was in February. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, why don't you ride down for Bike Week? Nah, I have no desire to go to those things. I really don't. I just don't feel like being in the crowds. It's just, yeah, should I do it? I don't have my own bike week. I have my bike week every week. How about that idea? All right, I got the DAFR cruise control on. And what happens? People go by you, but then they slow down. Then the whole truck slows down. Uh-oh, we're coming to the paper mill. Hold your nose. It's going to be stinky. Or is this the paper mill? No, it's not. Usually there's a paper mill, and you go into the stinky section. If anybody knows that smell. So out here, I just don't understand this. This guy came flying by me, but now he's texting, picking his nose. Who knows? Yeah, picking his nose. Who knows? Clickety, 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 click. And it's odd to this. So I haven't had a Chevy vehicle in years, and the OnStar system has a lot of availability of doing things for you. And we know the safety capabilities. We know the alert of your cars being broken into. I got a text earlier, and I don't even know if that new Chevy Camaro is registered like with my phone number, but I get this alert that trunk opened up, car door opened up, all these different alarms from OnStar. And I'm like, what is that from? I have no idea what that's from. And here's your typical guys. I've sped up, and so now he's speeding up. So this is the control freak right here. You're behind him, he slows down, you try to pass him, he speeds up. Anybody know these routines on the road? It's so bad. It is so bad. So I was going to try to go by him at the speed I was, and then he decided no. Anyways, so what's that all about? Well, I've got all alarm systems and video surveillance in my shop. I wasn't getting notifications of that, so I logged into my cameras, and it doesn't look like anything's going on, but at the same time, odd to that, right? I mean, sincerely, what's the odds of that? This guy here, this would be a jerk. This is your jerk guy right here. He's a jerk. He knows the race. And he's actually reading his phone. And he goes to race. Look, there he is. Look. Who are these people? Right? And we know these people. He's a New Yorker. Was that a New York tag? Hey, you New Yorkers, how do you like that one, right? Oh no, on another adventure. Oh my gosh, doesn't end. Doesn't end. Down to 0.9 miles per gallon. Wow, yikes. Yeah, so the Port Richey Harley, where I bought the Lowrider ST for my daughter this past summer, July. Really cool service guy down there, Jason. He did a great job on Lowrider ST, so I've got a call into him. We've been talking this afternoon about him, me being lazy and not putting all my accessories on my Fast Johnny, and me buying a slip-on exhaust for the CVO ST Road Glide. And so he's done a bunch of research and actually has a nice Reinhardt slip-on gloss black shiny that would actually match the heat shields on the bike for the CVO ST. And he has that in stock. And then he has what I was told here just recently, he has the rear saddlebag bar protector for the rear in front of the saddlebag on the bike. So if you lay the bike down, that bar helps keep that saddlebag from hitting the ground. Well, I was told that wasn't available yet, but yet it is. He has one. So he has two of those parts, and apparently Reinhardt has a brand new head pipe exhaust system they just came out with, that because a lot of these head pipe guys are getting out of the market because of the EPA, but apparently Reinhardt has something new, and you have to order that. So do I do the Reinhardt head pipe on the Fast Johnny? He doesn't have it. So now the debate is tomorrow, do I drop off the Fast Johnny at his dealership and the CVO ST, and I just give him all my stuff and have him put it on? So if he does that, that's a little bit of money, which I'm now like, well, I should just do it. But the downside is I'm out at my shop, and I'll be using my brother's garage. It won't be as easy, so I don't know. I got mixed feelings on that, and so I don't know. I'm going to sleep on it tonight, but tomorrow morning, my thoughts are I run the bikes over to the dealership, and before I unload them at my parents' house, and the Lowrider ST, I think that thing needs a oil change, I think. So anyways, a lot of things to think about, but what'd be really cool though is if I can get some decent exhaust on that CBO ST, because it's so lame. And I'm just going to take the exhaust slip-on mufflers off, and then I'll put them in a nice box all wrapped up and preserve them. I would not get rid of them. And then as far as the Fast Johnny, is it worth spending a chunk of money with the head pipe? I don't know. That's all debatable. So, different things. Or do I take the Chromeworks and I put that on the CVO ST, because the CVO ST has a flat black finish on that muffler. So part of me says if I was smart, I'd do the CVO ST with the Chromeworks, order the head pipe, and then do a whole head pipe tune and a new exhaust on the Fast Johnny. And I don't think there's anything available yet for the 121 CVO on a whole head pipe setup yet, but I'll ask them that as well. So I did that. That would save me a chunk of money right out of the pocket. Otherwise, it's a lot of money tomorrow. It's like, I don't know. So things to think about, and between now and tomorrow, I'll get a little better feel for it in the morning. But it's gonna be, I won't get in until 12:30. I won't even get unpacked. It'll be 1:30, 2 o'clock before I can get in bed, and about the time I usually wake up in bed when I do go to bed earlier. So I guess it won't be too far-fetched, right? As you can see right now, without even stopping for fuel, we're at 11:37, which that's not even accurate, because we're going to stop for fuel. I'm only going basically over 100 miles every time I have to stop. I still have 422 miles. I'll have 4 more stops, or at least 3 more stops. Oh, yeah. There you go. That could be me. Got my big old RV. Got my frickin' Bronco behind it. How about that idea, huh? That's probably an old Greyhound bus. Oh, as you ride off into the sunset. We got a lot of riding into the sunset as we chase the sunset. Wow. Oh, yeah. I've been going for 24 hours, it seems like. Anybody know those days? But anyways, it should be a lot of fun. And you know what? Getting the note out of those bikes will make so much funner. Right now, the CVO ST is just so lame. It's just... And Road Glide, Street Johnny be the same thing. It's just blah, blah. And the Breakout, apparently, if they're talking about that, the Breakout, there's no aftermarket or Harley-Davidson foot control options. Isn't that hard to believe? If somebody knows anything different from that, let me know. But as far as I know, right now, the capability of relocating the foot controls is not available. So how about that? That's hard to believe, right? Because every other Softail setup has the option to change out the foot controls. Wow. So the kid's like, what a bummer. Oh, I was telling my daughter, it's hard to believe you can go back, for me, 40 years ago. I came down here for the first time for a spring break with a good friend of mine, Rick, and we came down in his Toyota pickup truck. And back in the day, you didn't have this navigation stuff, and we got lost down here near Daytona Beach area, and we're driving around all these back roads. And I don't know if you remember back in that day, a lot of these back roads down here in Florida were known for all the cornfields, farming fields, where people would hide out, and they would literally trap you on these back roads and basically take your car, take all your goods. They'd maybe even shoot you. Yes, it was pretty bad. back like in 1984, 83, 82. Some Floridians may know this conversation, but my good friend Rick and I were on these back roads. And we're like, oh no, this is not good. We did not know where we were. It's all flat land, and literally you're just kind of like wondering when you come up into an area where somebody's sitting side road and they pull out and they block down the road, and then somebody pulls up behind them and blocks you in, and then literally they would take your car, take all your stuff, and they may even shoot you. Wow. Yes. So what's that? You know, what's the odds of that? Of my friend and I going to Daytona, they're going to a spring break and having that happen to us. But nothing did happen. But it was a little nerve-wracking, being that, you know, we didn't know the area and we were really turned around and lost. Oh, the adventures. So many people, I'm sure, can share their adventures too when they're younger. Well, it's interesting when I come down here in the winter months on how you're further south, and on the axis of the earth, here it is close to 6 o'clock, and look how bright it still is down here. And if you go to my parents' house on the west coast of Florida, it's even brighter because it's, you know, closer to you know, it's further west. But it's pretty cool when you come down here to Florida in the winter months, when how the day is longer than being up north. I guarantee in New York City it's dark right now. I guarantee back at my house it's probably dark as we chase the sunset. But we can't yet because we're going south. We'd have to be going west. And right now, we're really about 2 hours behind schedule from when we typically, I would say a good hour. I'm usually about an hour further down the road at this time of the day where I get into Florida before it gets to be dark. And today we won't. We're still in South Carolina, and we haven't gotten to Georgia yet. What's incredible is how they took all the trees out of the median of this road. So I'm only assuming that they're going to eventually make this a 3 or 4 lane road. It is so bad. This South Carolina, I mean, it's really bad because it's a 2-lane road. And you're talking about Route 95. How many, you know, this is a 50 to 70 year old road. I would say 50 at least. And it's no different from being 2 lanes. Another thing I've learned over the years, trailing up and down 95, 81, if you can stay in the left-hand lane without, you know, being the obnoxious one of holding traffic up, stay in the left-hand lane when you can, move over right. But that right lane is such the abused part of the road because of all the heavy-duty trucks. And what happens is when you're trailering, it really rocks around your trailer. So it's really rocking all the bikes around, the trailer. So just anybody out there that's trailering, if you can get left-hand lane without having people riding your butt and you're not holding traffic up, then stay in the left-hand lane and move back right. But it makes for the better ride for your trailer and all the cargo in it, because that right lane literally throws the trailer around a lot. Look at that view as we come into Georgia, the peachy state, Georgia. As the sun sets. Oh, that's a bummer. That guy's having a lousy day. Now, see here, you go to 3 lanes. That's why 95 is the worst when it comes to traveling during the holidays, because South Carolina is a 2-lane state. It is so bad. It's so ridiculous. And South Carolina, I thought, was the rich state. All right, what's this number 5? $77. I just met a great lady over there. She's got an Echo Boost, and she tows a 9,000-pound RV, and she's not happy the way it's towing because of the back end. I think it's swig-swaggling. But anyway, she was asking me my advice, and I was saying, you got to add a spring or get different springs in the back end. She has a sway bar set up and everything else, but she was very intrigued with my truck and how it isn't squatting and it looks really good. And so she was like, hey, how do I get that? So, great lady. She says you can check out my channel. So, hey, Deborah, if you checked out my channel, great meeting you. And wish the best for you to figure out how to get your 9,000 pound RV to hook up to your truck better and have a better towing experience. All right, back on the road. This truck, it's like this truck handles that trailer like nothing. I mean, really, the power is phenomenal. I mean, I've bragged about this power boost so much. The only thing that's disappointing is the fact that it's a gas hog. But, you know, I guess the reality is all the gas trucks, you're gonna have to go to the diesel. But here's the thing, the diesel's a good at least 50 cents, if not $1 more. So, I mean, I don't know if you're really gaining anything on the expense. The only thing you're gaining is not stopping every 100 plus miles. That's the real big difference. And here we go. We just hit Florida. And yikes. It's getting late. A lot of driving, man. Wow. But we're in Florida. Yippee yahoo. All righty. Is this number 6? Number 6. Wow. So if I'm getting 6 miles a gallon, go 1,000 miles, I need what, 150, more than 150 gallons, right? There's a kid. Oh my goodness gracious. It's getting worse and worse. We're down to 5.7. Am I going to be down to 5 miles per gallon for the night's over? I mean, oh my gosh. I should just buy a Ram TRX truck. I think I'd be better off. Yeah, that's dangerous. With the Ram TRX truck, get better mileage than this. Yeah, I'd be willing to bet borderline it would. That's dangerous. Oh no, don't get in that mission. Uh-oh. Oh, one nice thing about driving at nighttime here in some of these roads in Florida is nobody on the roads. It's so cool. It's totally opposite going home. So when I go back home, that 95 Richmond area all the way back in is just brutal. Versus down here in Florida, there's not as much traffic and it's easier to drive. It's not as stressful. And it's just really beautiful country down here. Once you get off 95 onto alternate 301. Oh, wow. My throat. Hey, the last stop, hopefully, is this a 7 stop, the 8th stop? I can't even keep track. The kid got me food. We got to look at the trailer one more time. Truck's doing great, except for the gas mileage. But here we are. Bikes are great. Look at that. Did I tie him down right or what? Right? Come on. Thank goodness. I'd be so depressed if that fell or something. Oh gosh, done it so many years though. Kid just got us McDonald's. So get that and get the gas capped off here for 68 bucks. All right, so I'd be willing to bet I've spent probably 500 bucks today in fuel. Wow. And here is Route 75 all lit up until now. It's gonna go dark on us big time. Anyways, what a road trip, what a day. We're getting a lot closer. Wow, it's hard to believe I still have an hour left. Yeah, good Lord. It just doesn't end, does it, right? And then I want to get up tomorrow, and I'm excited about getting mufflers on my bikes. That's my next project. Yes, tomorrow morning I got to jump out of bed and figure out what I'm going to do. Do I do all the work or do they do all the work? You know what's really crazy is the guy that owns K&K Cycles, Ken, a great guy. Boy, I tell you what, but you know, it's just, whatever. He's not open on the weekends. So, yeah, we'll have to see. So, what's the, I'll just probably show a few more videos and call it a night. And then the irony is, at my parents' house, the internet sucks, so it'll probably take as long as I drove down for this video to upload and publish on the YouTube channel. I'm not lying. I'd be willing to bet this video of today will be at least 2 hours time at my parents' house, if not 4 hours. It is so bad. So yeah, where's net neutral net availability? Yeah, they discriminate against these retirement communities that take advantage of these people. Ask me how I know. Oh, we're just about there. Wow. So I pull into the gate, the guard gate, and the guard goes, what the heck's in your trailer? You're not planning on working in a trailer, are you? I'm like, no, I got motorcycles in there. He's like, you're not planning on loading those tonight, are you? I'm like, no. He's like, well, you can't unload those until after 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm like, okay. So, the communist country, I've just entered the commie country. This is what these freaking homeowner associations are. I don't qualify. I'll never live in one of these freaking HOAs. I ain't lying. I'd rather live in a trailer park. I'd rather live out in the middle of a field with a little tent and all my freaking cars and trucks. No, thank you, but oh my gosh, what a day. We're here. Thank God we arrived safely. Now it's time to park the truck in the driveway. That'll be a challenge. And then I'll load things. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, look at these big ass driveways. Now, you can park an SUV out in the driveway. You park a truck. Nope. It's so ridiculous. Like a big ass SUV looks any better than a nice Ford Platinum truck. Oh, it's the commie country. All right. Did my dad get the warning that we're here? Maybe. Yep, there's his, yeah, he did. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow, I backed this trailer in all by myself. How about that, huh? That's it. We're here. We're done. Wow. Great day. We got here safe. That's what matters most. You ride around trucks and motorcycles. You arrive safely. You've done well. So, I have to kick my dad's car out of the garage and park my bikes in here. He'll like that idea, won't he? Well, whole new adventure starts tomorrow. So, for everybody watching my channel, thanks for watching. Hope you got a little bit of information, entertainment today. I don't know. Who knows? 5.8 miles per gallon. But the power boost is badass. Badass. So I trade it for something else. That'd be hard to do. It's a great truck. So anyways, that's for another day. It's late. Good night. God bless.